How weird is that a large number of young male teenagers literally develop breasts? We live in a time where like males are a lot more feminine than they should be. Your testosterone is about 30% less than what it would have been if we were born 20, 30 years earlier. Your sperm count is 50% less. There's a shockingly high number of men who are no longer fertile. Imagine that, bro. Imagine you go your entire life thinking that you're going to be a father, that, you're going to have children, you're going to have a wife. And then you realize that your sperm are all like deformed and they can't even like swim properly. Men being less masculine and more feminine is deeper than we think it is. And it starts with our societal conditioning. Because when you were a little boy and you went to school and you were raised secondhand by these female teachers who didn't understand masculinity, you were raised in the feminine structure of the education system. This sounds like really dark stuff. We're talking about conspiracy theories and stuff, but it's the truth. If you're raised by a bunch of women who don't really research, your female teachers in primary school and high school didn't read books on masculinity. They didn't think, oh, how can I develop these men to be more masculine? They thought, okay, how can I silence this class so that I can talk uninterrupted? How can I make sure none of the boys are playing too aggressively? How can I make sure they're not fighting each other? But that's what we do as men. The words that I'm saying here in this video and the way that this video is packaged, its title, How to Be Less Feminine. I literally had to take a minute before recording this video just thinking, is it worth it? Because the message is kind of important, but I might get cancelled for this. We're not allowed to speak about this topic that like men should be less masculine. That you haven't been raised in the best way. And the truth is, as a young man, you know that. You don't even need me to tell you. You know that you have this like ill balance of energy inside of you, and it literally seeps outwards into the way that you look. Why are so many young men so fluffy? Like, you can say this is body dysmorphia or body shaming or something, but why are so many young men literally starting to shape like women without even meaning to? The majority of young men have like fat hips, like breast fat, soft voices, low testosterone, higher estrogen. What does that lead to? Well, it leads to a young man who's way more emotional. And the modern day will tell you, well, men should be more emotional. But, 100%. The thing is, I promote positive emotions. I promote gratitude, love, mindfulness, 100%. That's amazing. But telling people, oh, you should be more emotional, especially their lens of emotions is the negative one. It's about like crying. It's about like feelings of insecurity. Like, why would you want to feel more negative emotions? Why do they want to normalize weakness inside of you? Because that is not allowed in Adonis's tribe. If you want to join our cult of young men on holistic self-improvement, striving to be more like Adonis, you can be weak, but there is one requirement to join this cult. You must want to improve.